All right, hey Skol Hoppers, Evan here from the Skol Hop, and it's that time of year again where we put together another NFL playoff machine video. If you remember back to last year, I made one of these just kind of for fun to see what it would take to get the Vikings not only into the playoffs, but to secure that number one seed. It was obviously pretty unlikely with all the injuries and things that happened with the Vikings last year, but this year, we don't have to worry about that. The Vikings are already in the playoffs, and if the Vikings win out in Week 17 and Week 18, if they beat the Packers at home Week 17 and the Lions on the road Week 18, the Vikings will have the number one seed in the NFC, which guarantees them a first-round bye and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So that's really exciting. That's not going to be the focus of my video today. Instead, what I want to do is I want for all of you Vikings fans out there to show you the scenario that will kick our least favorite team out of the playoffs. That would be the Green Bay Packers. It is possible for them to lose out and still make the playoffs. They're going to need some help from some other teams if they are going to be sitting at home in January. So we've got to start here with a loss, of course, right? The Packers have to lose all of their remaining games. So we'll go ahead and do that really quick. Of course, the Vikings will beat them Week 17. Skol. And then we'll say the Bears are going to beat them Week 18. I know this is pretty unlikely, but again, this is what it would take for the Packers to be knocked out of the playoffs. Now, we've had them lose all of these games now, and they're still in the playoffs. So that's where we're going to need help specifically from our NFC South friends. So we're going to need Baker Mayfield and the Bucks to play really well. We're going to need Michael Penix or Kirk Cousins, who knows who's going to be starting there for Atlanta, but we're going to need them to beat the Commanders. And then in Week 18, again, we'll need the Falcons to win. And we will need, where are they? There they are, the Buccaneers to win. If that happens, if the Falcons and the Bucks win their next two games and the Packers lose their final three games of the season, the Packers will be out of the playoffs. The Vikings, of course, already in the playoffs. But we would love nothing more than for the Packers to be sitting at home while the Vikings are still playing. So, as always, check us out wherever you get your podcasts. Check us out here on YouTube, and Skol Vikes.